Okay, this is a short video clip to show you how to create questions, a multiple choice question with an image in the answer. Very quickly, setting up any question, go to your administration window and click on questions. We are greeted with our data bank of questions, and what we want to do is create a new question, and as I said, we're going to go for multiple choice. The same techniques can be used that I'm going to demonstrate here can be used in the short answer type questions as well. We'll give it an image name, a question name, excuse me, and this name is specific for yourself, and we will give a particular question. Here's one I prepared earlier, sort of who is the star of Breakfast at Tiffany's, right, which is a particular film. As usual, you can insert an image to display here by clicking on your image to display. The arrow button that you're faced with is a drop down menu here, and you'll see it in this particular circumstance. The other option that's open to you is your default grade for the question and indeed a penalty factor. That's if they get it wrong, are you going to take any marks away from them? You can fill in your general feedback form, and as a method of good practice, I would encourage people to give as much feedback to the students as often as possible on any quiz or question that they provide. Standard multiple choice, you can actually have it where one answer is allowed or indeed multiple answers are allowed. I would recommend ticking the box which has shuffle the choices, which means that when the first student comes along the answers are A, B and C, and the second student comes along the answers are B, D and C and A, and so on. Just shuffling the choices about. You are greeted with a number of choices here. You have to choose 2 or more choices, and you can add in several choices. By default you are given 5 choices. We will type in the first choice here, and we'll say, for example, it's Audrey Hepburn. Right? Now, that's how we'd go and create our standard question, our standard multiple choice question, and we'd add in another one, and we will say, for example, Sharon Stone, which we know wasn't the answer. If we wanted to leave it there, we would literally just scroll down the very bottom and click Save Changes, and that would create a standard MCQ. However, we want to insert an image in this particular one, so what we will do is we will click on the feedback section and we will go Insert Image. Alright, so we click on Insert Image here, and it will bring up our own files that we have located within our Moodle site. And I have some images saved here already, and I have one there on Audrey Hepburn, so I'll just click on that, and I will click on alternative text. You must fill in an alternative text, it won't allow you to progress otherwise. But this text is not significant. That's just needs to have an entry in that field. If you don't have a particular file available to you, you literally go to Browse, which is down the bottom here, find a file on your computer or in the internet and upload it to your files, and then you literally choose by clicking that particular file, the way I have done with Audrey Hepburn. So we'll click on OK. Now the image is in the feedback, and we wanted the actual image to be available within the answer itself. So the trick to this is you must click this second last button here, the toggle HTML source. So if you click that, it converts it to internet language. We don't need to know what it's saying, we just need to know that it's internet language. We highlight all of this, we copy, we go into our answer field, and then we paste in there. We then just delete it from our feedback field, and we come down and save changes. To preview your question, click on the magnifying glass and it will actually bring up what the student will see. This may take a second to download, but you're greeted with a pop-up window, and the pop-up window gives you a preview of what we've just created. Who is the star of the Breakfast at Tiffany's? And choose one answer as the right one. In this case I know that Audrey Hepburn is, so we'll click submit, and there's your answer. And thank you very much. That completes the tutorial.